How we're living, boys, I'm going to be teaching you how to abuse tanks in the current meta. It is not very hard, even you can do it. We are going Botrk first, like every Briar player does enjoy, but we are just going to slam a lethal tempo rune page with it. And that alone, that two combos flat out is enough to get you wins when people draft these super tanky teams. It's not that much of a loss. Now, my team did invade and get a kill. As you can see, I didn't get nothing for it, but yeah, we're pretty set up. I did get a ward on their blue, so we see that he's not here. That ties into pathing, right? Because you guys need to know where Xin Zhao will be or where he can be. And, you know, just keep that in the back of your head because that applies to basically everything that you do and what options he has. And if you pay attention to what options he has, then you're pretty set up for making good decisions. So, yeah, I do think this is like a solid way that people should be playing 100%. I'm not going to lie. If you lock a Botrk game into tanks with PTA, it's completely fine. But there's more top end here when you go Botrk into heavy frontliners with lethal tempo because it basically says that if any frontliner arrives late to a fight, they are just a cannon minion. Because Briar with fully stacked lethal tempo and Botrk is one of the fastest tank shredders that melees can offer. So it is definitely a very solid strat for you. And the cool thing is that, like, playing regular Briar, you can just do that with this build. But this build gets, like, the extra added option of when you fight, you can go a little bit harder if you already have lethal tempo stacked. So, sure, you have less outright, like, you know, initial burst, but your end result's much higher. And that's very believable when you're against a Scion plus Birdio plus Xin Zhao. These champions are not known for dying quickly, so we're doing pretty good. Pretty standard lane matchups. You have Set versus Scion. Scion wants to scale, Set wants to fight. Galio versus LeBlanc. LeBlanc wants to roam and shouldn't be able to kill him in lane, gonna be honest, but you know, range versus melee do be chunking. And then you got Jinx Elise versus Vel'Koz Ezreal. Vel'Koz Ezreal should be winning. You can see this guy has a red buff, no blue buff yet, so 16 farm means that his blue and Gromp are up. So he's kind of trolling right now. I guess he really thought he could get a kill. Oh, Rider on enemy team. So we're going to pull up to the function here. And they use their ward, so I'm not too surprised by this one. 1, 2, 3, 4. Set it up. If I get a red buff tag, it'd be good. We don't really need to do anything here. You could wrap around a tri-bush and try and find Ezreal here because he's likely to ward. I can actually just mess his recall up. So you never actually kill him here. Wait, that hits? Okay, you should never be able to kill him there, but he let the E hit, so life is good. Huge. Xin Zhao is at 21 farm. That means that he got one minion mid lane and another camp. Does he get a blue buff? He didn't, so he did Gromp or Crab. So you know that this guy's down camps from you, flat out, which is good. Pretty standard stuff going on there. I mean, that was just a full clear. We did Raptor start, so we will want to confirm this full camp here. And then probably recall. Again, a lot of people argue what the best recall for for Briar is when they're going Botrk build. I'm a huge fan of just going these two, so flat out 1575 is the best. But if you can go for, I believe it's 1925, you can get both of those plus longsword, and that's where the true juice is. So we are going for that. Nice. This is a pretty solid start. It seems like we might be on par to get like a 10-minute item. That's the hope, at least. And perfect money. Now again, this is where money slows down, right? You just did your Raptor start, so your next clear only has about 200 gold in it. So you have to find a way to get another 1,000. It basically means I take these two camps, I do Dragon, maybe get another full clear, and then I have my item. It's just kind of how money in jungle works. You just will reach points in the game where you'll fall off from money, and, you know, this shit happens. I will say with a Rider on enemy team, you know, that means Briar's getting nerfed. What's going on? Oh, you actually, if you're staring at my minimap, you see Xin Zhao's there. He's still level 4. So we could definitely fight this. I just got level 6, bro. 2 solo kills, I guess. Or 2 kills. Definitely helps out a ton. We're going to wait for him to maybe use E. Nice. I'm just going to shoot R into that. Looks like insane Jinx traps. Can't even lie to you. Nice. We're just going to buffer E to get Zinzao away from us. We don't want him getting a kill. Once my bot lane's wave goes in, they're going to recall. I can start this dragon. I don't actually hate this. Feels like my music's a bit too loud. Sorry, let me turn it. There we go. Sorry. Like, I use the Nintendo bangers to keep me locked in, but, they go, yeah. But if it's too loud, it'll unlock me. It'll stop me being able to kind of explain to you guys my thought process here. Pull this back, and there we go. Just make sure there's no random steals here. Oh, my Jinx did die. They got wave in and he stayed, so I don't know why he did that. I can definitely look here. Oh, yeah. It's going to take a little while. We might be able to get here in time. 1, 2, 3. We basically have nothing else for it, but we can make sure we get the camp. Nice. And I might have a way to get to my item. If I get 3 camps, so basically how I see camps, I just see a camp and I think 100 gold. So right now you can kind of look at my minimap and tell what I'm thinking. Right, I see 1, 2, 3, and if Crab was gone, I would just do my topside camps. So that's kind of how I just always like plan to get my items. Again, you really only should be doing camps. Like, you should always be doing camps when there's nothing else to do. But if you're going to hit camps when there is something to do, like a neutral or something like that, it better be for a level up or an item. So that one's level up, and then this one's item. And yeah, not bad. One play that you could do is you could actually go to your Krugs, clear them, go get Botrk, and then recall. Don't get your red buff yet. And then when you recall, right after Krugs, you recall, and then you go get your red after that. Very solid move there. My F.Lux is on, so it's messing up my eyes a little bit. I can't tell if Zinzao's still here. Yeah, he is, so I'm just going to send it. I'm still ahead of him right now. He's level 5 looking for this. He's probably doing this because he knows I haven't recalled yet. But I do think that's a bit of a crazy play. Now he's level 6 off getting that good smite from him. Can't lie. I confirmed the LeBlanc chain. He ults. I'm going to time my E for Galio. Just put him into the wall, catch his W, juke the Scion Q real quick. Or try to. We're going to W and just send it. We're likely going to die to Scion passive here. I'm gonna try and just juke him, try and scare him off. Whoa, chill, man. Nice. I do have Botrk plus 2 ruby crystals in base. I need about 60 gold, so I'm just gonna take the time to go ahead and grab these. I feel like their Zinzao was like kind of trolling a little bit. Like we're kind of demolishing them this game, but he just wasn't very disciplined with his farm. And again, that's like what we talk about 24/7, 365 is just, guys, you have to be disciplined. Have to be disciplined. There's no questions about it. So now we are set up, and again, you can build whatever you want. If you're a Kraken enjoyer in this slot, go ahead, go do it. Once you have Botrk plus lethal tempo, you can counter their whole team. You don't really need to do anything else, at least like so directly that like you have to build a certain way. Build whatever you want from this slot. You already have everything that you need. Now you just make your build whatever you want it to be. Again, I'm a big fan of Botrk Black Cleaver. I think it's one of the strongest builds, especially in lower elo, so I think you guys should be doing it way more than you think. Are you busy? I found new tech for Briar. What is it? See, now, I get a lot of DMs like this, but then sometimes people are like, I got new tech for Briar, okay? Titanic Black Cleaver is cooking. And I'm like, okay, man. What the hell? New tech. Hit your W. He's looking to snake a W on my LeBlanc here. Dude, my support is doing nothing but roaming. To be honest, it's working. I mean, we're having a good game. He's finally doing the camp. Again, I just got 2 levels up. I was saying do this to make people think you W'd. The good old Riven, Spirit Blossom Riven recall tech. I'll try and pull it off for you, bro. Hey, my set lives. Nice. That sucks. I think we just killed this guy. I can't even lie to you. Oh, I went over the wall. That was a 6-peck Elise flash, I think. Armor. So plate steel caps are a little bit better here. I think I'm going to take the Phage, though. If I had gotten my pink ward down, I'd buy Phage plus cloth armor there, and I'd be really strong for this second dragon, but it doesn't look like I need it right now. I think I can read. Clean. The Rider will be nerfing this champ, so we gotta chill out. We can't gank Ezreal enough, dude. We're not trying to get our champ taken out. We see Russell Slayer 22 ganking mid. What is that guy cooking? Got him. He warded. Now again, I like this play when attacking bot lanes is you just go over here, and now you're set up. And now when they fight, you're there. And again, right, I don't W towards someone until they use their movement. Right, there's just no real reason to. I can't decide which fight to be a part of. I guess I'm going to that one. That's Aura. Oh my god, you flash from Briar. Walk away from me. No grass proc. No chance. And meanwhile, while he's doing that, our top laner is literally slamming tier 2. So, we're doing a bit of trolling, guys. Now, our next neutral is Rift Herald, so we will be clearing basically until then. And trying to get our item. We're on 1,500 spent, so we're waiting for 1,500. My camps are kind of cycled badly right now, but you can make it work. You got enough time to hit Krugs here and then go to bot side. And just to pre-fire some of the questions that I know I'm getting, some people do ask about jungle pets, and again, you know, just to be clear on what my take is, if you don't have a stance on what your build likes, just go blue. Blue is the best, right? But I myself, like, I just have preferences for what build likes which one. So if I'm going a higher damage build, I prefer going, you know, green sometimes. And if I'm going, if I feel like I'm going to snowball really hard on a high damage build, I'll go blue and just go full green, man. So TLDR, blue is best, green is safe, and red is particular. And you're ganked. Good flash. Used E. That turret's still there. I can kind of walk around here, see if I can catch someone. I do want to recall, though. Oh my god, no. No shot. We run. Galio is looking to come here and ult, so we're actually getting our mid laner some pressure by doing nothing. I'm going to go here. Good. Nah, I got item. The red buff would be cool, but I just have item. My 80 carry is getting 3v1. Do I try and save him, though? Wait, why is he actually cooking? Alright, fine, I'll try. Nice. You belong on my friends list. W. Oh, shit. I didn't have anything else to say. You belong in a map. I didn't have anything else to say. I tried to cook. But nice. Quick little Botrk Black Cleaver game. Ain't nothing to it. Grab the lethal tempo. Get on him. What else there to do? Ain't nothing too crazy. Nice. GG. Check the damage. Good damage. Good damage taken, runes. I mean, the game was kind of quick. It is what it is. Thank you for watching. Alright, you know I had to go to game 2. Again, rocking the lethal tempo page and going Botrk. This time we're actually doing it against not full tank team. Just show you guys you can literally one-trick this build. Again, so many people are like, you know, I don't hate when people try and like overzealously, you know, try and find the exact build against every team. you know, I think that's really cool to be in pursuit of the truth in that way. But it is very realistic that you can take like any one of Briar's builds really and just main it because, you know, it's your best. So that's what we're doing here. Again, lethal tempo kind of cooks anyone, and so does Botrk, right? Botrk being the best 1v1 item in the game, and lethal tempo being this insane bomb rune that allows you to kind of scale into team fights a little bit different than what you usually would. So we are against Kayn. He does have Dark Harvest. It usually means that he's going blue form and pathing bot lane, right? Because he wants to get form, and then he becomes a broken champion. So if we see him early game with lethal tempo, by the way, we know he's cooked because we already beat Kayn early game with PTA, right? So lethal tempo does give us a little bit better like extended skirmish, so he cannot really trade into us. Any damage onto us equals his death. And hopefully I'll be able to show you guys that, but if it doesn't line up, it doesn't line up. He's on 3 camp from blue, so he's behind 2 camps. That is a really aggressive Kayn play that I don't think is worth it. I will not be skipping my full clear for this. With love, my friend, I will not be doing that. And we got about a 312 clear here. If we wanted to save our E, we could. I don't think I will, though. We're just going to look for an E here. And send it through. And jungle pet should auto twice. Good. My soul lane's just kind of cooked up. Again, we know that he's here, so he should run. He hasn't gotten red buff yet, so that's really good. We can actually confirm that right there. Yep, no red buff. Now, again, to make a play onto Kayn's Grump, you have to look at your own Grump, right? So there's 50 seconds till that camp is back up. Obviously, that's not going to happen, so I'm going to go for the double crab here. It sucks that my Ahri isn't available for this. Like, we could take a damage trade here. She's going to TP back. Oh, no TP. I see, that's how she solo killed. So she's actually just taking a really good recall, I think. Does Vigar know? Yep, now he does. So Kayn actually did this and then hasn't completed their other camps yet. I'm going to try and not show to that ward here. I need to watch their team, though, to make sure. And here we go. Really sneaky movement and a good vision play rewarded so heavily, right? Always prioritize getting the smite more than anything else. And again, that's what he gets for going to crab there. If you fly over this wall, it's usually not the greatest. We're not really killing him from full ever. I do like playing for this a little bit more. It's pretty low chance that it'll work, but it can happen. I'm going to wait here till that ward is gone, then step up. Because they just saw that ward die regularly, right? So they have no reason, no inclination to think that I'm here, because I'm here so shortly after, right? My god, double flash so fast. He's looking to try and root me under. I'm just going to immediately E to make sure that I don't ever get punished here. That would definitely suck, right? He has barrier and heal, so like technically we can still look here. They know I'm in here. That's like the worst part too. But I'm just really trying to waste their time. Now I entered this bush through their vision going this way, and then I turned to the right. It would take an insane read for them to guess that I'm still here. I really don't think I can die here. My team gets a pretty good wave state. I'm wasting a lot of time, though. This is, like, pretty bad for me. That's that certified Logan Jungle greed right there. I do not recommend everyone do this. Oh, okay. Again, don't do that. If you're a top laner, don't be annoying. Not smart. Because you are... Like, here's the thing. If my bot lane gets mad, that's 2 people getting mad. That's 40% of the team being annoying, right? If you're a top laner, you're 20% of it, and we can just carry you, so it's fine. Yeah, just we go deafen there. Again, you don't even have to go deafen. Like, I could have just muted just this guy, but, no, I'm good. I just want to play my game. You know what I'm saying? I queued up to play a game of League. I did not queue up to play a game of top laner opinion hearing. Who's with me on that? Be honest. Am I tweaking for that? I don't think so. Now, it's likely that my top side is pretty fucked, given that I stayed bot for so long. So I'm really going to, like, super aggress on all of the stuff on this side here. He's looking to steal that. I'm just going to waste time for an extra second and then smite it to make sure that he is just wasting his time, giving Ahri prio. And then Ahri can actually look for a gank if she wants. I think Kayn's top side, that would be my guess. I'm going to path topside here. Now, as I enter, right, we need to check and see the raptors are here. So what I do is I check the raptors are here this way. And they are. So he didn't ever counter us. So that's insane. This Kane is a crackhead for that. This Kane is a demon. I don't know why he did not take my topside here. I don't know what else he was doing. We're going to look for this then. He's probably going to get sick of this happening, but it's fine. He'll be alright. We know that he's going to try and Q through us. If he doesn't have smite, then he can't take the blue. And again, this is just Kane early game versus Briar. It's like he literally just can't do anything. If I start a fight onto him, he legitimately just has to sacrifice everything and cry about it. And that's awesome. Now, I do want to go for these grubs. You could look to go stand here, find Kane walking back. That's a hard read play. I don't think I need to do it. I can just go to Krugs plus red buff here and still be in a great spot. Although like the top end of getting his Gromp and killing him again is very valuable. I think the risk, like, see, we would have been paid for that. The risk isn't worth it because he could technically go bot side. I do want to go here. My Hui hasn't walked by this moment, so I don't think he will. So we're going to see if we can pull this off here. It's pretty clear that there's Xerath and Kane are doing this. I can just check it. They haven't started it yet. Now they did. So now I'm going to hit the Scryer. Not a second sooner, right? We're going to go for an ult straight down the middle here. We're going to hit. I can slide through and pray that my jungle pet will damage. Now it's good, right? Nice. She just kills for free. Xerath is here. Top did die, though, so that's really bad. Wei actually did walk, so, I mean, not the worst. If all we do is get the neutral and go 1-for-1, I would say that's pretty successful. Kane does have ult. Vigar is from base. So you can just go and do this. Now, they do know you're here, but if you're a demon, you can pull this off. Check my mid laner's wave. Alright, he has a big wave. So we can actually get really cringe here. Nice, good smite. Pretty chill here. Oh, we think we kill. Can we go 2? Can we go 2? Nah, it's a bit too much of a cook for him to get both. Close, good try. What I was trying to do there was actually take the wolves and then walk through, just W over to his raptors there. Unfortunately, the Vigar just was right there. And I egoed it, didn't flash out when I had it, so that one's on me. Look, man, the greed comes and goes. Damn. Okay, but this guy's trolling. I don't care who you are, man. Get your ass back to bot lane. You ain't built for roaming, brother. This guy is not built for roaming at all. Get your ass back to bot lane. We go bot lane kingdom here. My top lane's hard losing now. And Bessa is a broken champ, man. I don't even blame him. Like, it sucks, but I don't even blame him. But we got the grubs, and we had a little bit of fun. Can you blame me? Can we get the cancel on that? If so, I might be able to ult. My boy Soprano here looks like he's about to kill. We did get the cancel on this. I could definitely play. We're going to just shoot the ult here. If I hit, I don't need to smite because I won't get it. Let's go for a fast one tap here, and I can actually kill this Gromp here with a little bit of E smite. If I wanted to smite, actually I want to go dragon, so I'm just going to leave it. If you had 2 smite charges, you could have smited this and then just went for the next play, but now I'm pretty happy with this. Use my W. Get this Scryer rocking for some extra vision. My support will likely get that one, so it's no big deal. I want to progress this game a little bit faster. We're going to start this with our timer ASAP. Now, the vision's actually going to go away, so maybe I should have gotten that ward. Yeah, my bad. Top lane went for a dive. It didn't work. It was close. Good try. Ooh, not too bad. Good. Wei almost has a sweeper up, so he's going to get that word. It's no big deal. I do finally have my Botrk, so we can start cooking up hard. I do think that Kane could be on my top side, and because of that, I'm not going to walk without knowing that something good would happen. And through assuming that my topside's already gone, you know, I'm not too worried about it. Grab my boys here. I'm going to go for a huge damage check here. I'm likely going to die, but it might be 2 for 1. Not too bad. We got a lot of sums there. Again, I think my topside's already gone, so I don't, like, really mind doing an extra play there. It does suck, man. I feel like I can't get on the same page as my bot lane, man. It feels like no matter what I do, they just refuse to walk, refuse to really do anything until it's kind of too late for me, but... Let me do this. Let me undeafen. Let me put this guy back to muted, and I'm not so for sure how muting works, but if my deafen keeps them from being able to see my wards, then that could, or my pings, that could be why. I'm gonna try and just fix that myself. See if I can change how I'm approaching this problem here. Again, my topside is gone. He's likely going to look for his topside now after stealing mine. I don't think he should be walking through river, so I'm okay with going through here. Oh yeah, he's actually walking through here. We're gonna look for a big hit. Good. Good. And Lethal Tempo actually just cranked them, by the way. And while he did my topside, his blue buff spawned, so I get his blue buff. Is this dead? Yep. We can actually go straight to this guy and get red buff after, and then kind of path down to Crab, and then maybe recall for Rift. So I don't hate this. She used E, so I know she's a little bit weaker. She might live this, it depends. I'm gonna let her move and then Q. So like right here, she's gonna go backwards, right? And I'm gonna save my Q the whole time. If I can get to her, I can get to her. It is what it is. Yep, nothing there. We did get her ultimate. I can push this guy's wave. It doesn't even kill it, but it does help him get the push and punish her a little bit. He might want to dive. I have him muted, but I feel like he'd want to dive this, and I doubt Kane would come back top here. Oh, Kane went top here. I'm going to buffer my E, thinking that Kane was going to look. Good hit. I feel like we could have lived that. I don't want to go unless she uses... Oh my god. Uses W. She might try and greed the wave. I think she might have saw me there. She used Q1, Q2, E, or W. Now she only has E. Nice. Ooh. And Besso feels like a super momentum-based champ where, like, if you can shut them down in a time like that, it feels like it goes a long way, actually. Now, I do need 2,200 to start cooking up my second item. So I'm going to start prioritizing that now. He went red lethality. I've seen this before. It's a pretty solid build, not going to lie. It's not always the best versus Briar, because if Briar can one-tap you, it doesn't feel good. But if he plays it right, there shouldn't be any reason why I should be able to kill him. Him being level 9 is crazy work, though, because I'm about to be second upgrade of Ultimate. Aha, funny number. The real question is can I get Rift here? Like, do I recall, go Rift, and then recall to Dragon? Or do I just do the Rift, recall to Drag? You know, like, when do I send my recall? Because I don't want to do it twice, right? You don't want to recall, then go Rift, then recall, then go Dragon, right? So I'm just going to try and send it and pray that he doesn't check this. Looks like he's mid right now, so it's well-placed timer. I'm not going to gank top right here because I don't have the time to do that before Dragon, too. Nice, so we picked this, and this actually gives me recall advantage. They're fighting, man. He's gonna die, but I think I have to play for myself here. Good. This super long range ult, like, if it hits, it's like not even that much better than if you just do your camps. Like, it's really not even that much better. Killing Aphelios feels good in the moment, but the reality of what it gives isn't even that much. Because now if he dies, right here, I'm going to put it right there. Now if he dies or cancels recall, we get Dragon for free. Okay. Nice. It's fine. Look at that. Because he recalled, and Kai'Sa recalled first, well, would you look at that? Now we have an advantage. That ult's pretty cool. Now, sure, in that moment, you want ult to hit, right? Because it's like, okay, I get a kill and I get the same prio, but the end result is you should be looking for dragon there, and that's what we got. It's kind of an objective masterclass right now. This guy can't find a timer. This guy's dead again. He flashes forward. Wasn't able to pull it out. We could definitely play this. I mean, I don't want to show until they push forward. That's why he turned. I'm going to act like I'm running away and then come back. They're going to try and punish Hui on this ward. So you go get it. That is not my job, bro. I'm the element of surprise. You're the one that they know is there. Kayn is immediate dead here. He can't use ult like that and W. He has to have one or the other to deal with me. I mean, we would one-tap this guy. I can't even lie to you. I still have lethal tempo, so I think I just go ahead and kill this guy. Again, my lethal tempo damage is through the roof, so. And look at how you play your cooldowns. You see how, like, again, the restrained hunger, right? Like, we are fucking restrained in that moment, bro. I don't have to go into the turret. I want to. I don't have to, though. He's going to try and burst me out through that. We see that coming a mile away. Bait this guy's W and then just kill him. Oh my god. Come on, man. You gotta know what spell you need to dodge, man. Like, Kayn should be waiting to W till he sees my Q animation. He shouldn't be doing anything else. Again, their camps are worth double. Do it. And again, when camps spawn, they spawn based on the average level of the lobby. So if I take his, you know, fresh respawn camps, those camps are worth more experience than my old camps. This should be pretty good. I am rich, but Auri's coming, so we're fine. I'm going to smite the minion if I can ever get close enough. Oh my god, this guy's just dying for the turret here. That's cute. Just going to go straight to Sundered Sky there. What item do you guys want me to do? What item, if I'm channeling my inner, what would you guys want me to do? You guys would probably say Titanic, not gonna lie. I do think Sundered Sky is a little bit better, but in this circumstance, I can feel the, you know, Titanic being good. And this kind of ties to the point of the video, right? Like when you're going for lethal tempo Botrk, right? You kind of want to go Sundered Sky just so you can maximize your lethal tempo Borking. But this game, right, I picked this into a more squishier team, and I'm just going to adjust my build based on that. Oh. Try to ward hop that. If he waits, that's fine, because he's just waiting for a Renekton hit. Renekton taken away from the walls. He's going to try and go through the walls. We're going to cancel that with our Q, and then he's dead once again. Again, what I tried to do is dodge his Q with a ward hop, or his W with a ward hop, but I greeted getting that ward into a good spot, and that's why I didn't dodge it. Which I think I would do that anyway. Like, a relevant ward is better than a fancy outplay that you already kill the guy no matter what. Ow. Alright, that's warded. You know I'm Titanicking in this bitch. Bang. Open up the base again. I don't think inhibs are that good here, so I'm just going to take this to bot side. I mean, if we're going for double inhib and trying to end the game on an Otacon team fight, I'm fine with that, but we really have to make it work. Oh my god. Alright, fuck it. We're going in for it right now. It's a good smite from him, actually. It's pretty smart. I'm going to W towards the minion so I can both push the wave and get a W2. At 25%, I start charging. Ult backwards to try and cleanse the CC for a sec. You want to get out of here ASAP. You don't want to be here. This shit hurts. I can get a Nexus bite. Maybe. Maybe. Focus. You guys ready? I'm going to try. E this guy away, hopefully. Nice. He's not going for us. I'm prepping it. Ah, there's no minions around me. GG. GG. Nice. Yeah, guys. It's lethal tempo Botrk, though. Who cares? Nice. And And again, right, we're still waiting for the league client to do the thing. If you interact with it, it's going to take way longer, so just don't do that. And, yeah, good one. Nice. Getting this account back to high low again. This is like a Masters MMR account. I just can't keep up with playing 5 accounts sometimes. My Kaiser, man, you cooked up. Look, can you guys see? Yeah, you guys can. My Kaiser cooked the lobby, man. What do you want him to do? More damage? Fuck that. He's the GOAT. Most damage taken on a high damage build is good. And runes. Obviously, I mean, you saw Lethal Tempo cook up there. So, thank you guys for watching. Have a good one. Thank you.